Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Oh, thy peace, the God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. That's a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not press the poor. Make up what I seen to. Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan. Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see? They didn't can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see? They can sell out Rasta. I sell out. I sell out Babylon. Just talk on the Friday. You might go and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, go and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
The Gringo minister came to the Blue Podium today, hurling, screaming, and bawling. He certain though wasn't appealing to the Jamaican audience who would have traveled through our airport and have our possession taken for no apparent or legal reason in a bid for us to walk away, leave it, or pay them to retain it, or not Jamaicans who would have sent barrel through our ports and have to pay them not to search our barrel and take things out of it. He certainly wasn't appealing to us. I don't think so. If he was appealing to the international community, he wasn't successful either. It is the same international community that took away his diplomatic visa for his crookedness. So, whatever you produce today, your argument literally says nothing, and your evidence says nothing either. That we will explain to you further on. We will also look at the deceit and cunning attitude of Floyd Green protecting the sacrifice that he has signed off on. And of course, we'll also look back at the curfew in a disaster zone. Good evening and welcome to Global TV. Thank you all for joining us this evening. The ratatouille between Darrell Vaz and Buju Banton continues. Darrell Vaz has turned it into one big political brouhaha. And, the labor rights jump on the bandwagon and they think that they are a big enough audience as the rest of us Jamaicans who understand what Buju is saying, who experience what Buju have experienced, or to take on Buju's global audience on this matter. Darrell Vaz and the labor rights. Do you think this is something that you can win? To my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good evening. Welcome. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Good evening to all of those who does not understand how their government work, but their only job is to protect the Prime Minister. Good evening and welcome. Good evening and welcome to all of those who thinks all the world leaders that we have always been criticizing, Andrew Holness is above criticism. That's a glaring sign of dictatorship. When your leader becomes above criticism, that's your clear sign of dictatorship. Debbie Jervis TV, good evening. Colleen, how are you? Charlotte, good evening. Good evening. Barbara Simpson, Sophia Hall, Marie Bailey, Miranda Ruddock. Good evening. Lawrence Michaels, Janice Salmon, good evening. Pamela Akola, Canadian Girl, good evening. Good evening. Who else is here? Good evening. Darwin Morris, good evening. Good evening. West Indian Pilgrim, good evening. Monica Wills, good evening. Abina Sarkodie would be on her way to Jamaica, probably is there already to do her aid support as well. Carlton Barnes, good evening. Amanda Bryant, good evening and welcome everybody. Like and share the live for us, please, because we're going to explain to Darrell Vaz why his argument make no sense and why his evidence literally proves nothing. Darrell Vaz, nothing at all. Now, Buju Banton spoke about barrels, more than one barrels breach. Darrell Vaz, he spoke specifically to barrels, never spoke about pallet and all of that malarkey. Andrea, Suzette, Winston, Nora, oh no do. Buju Banton spoke specifically to barrels. Buju Banton, Darrell Vaz, and the labor right we can only hear out of the ears where Andrew Holness give them. Buju Banton spoke specifically to what's you call it, barrels. Never talk about pallet and such a like and such a forth. Show us Darrell Vaz in those images that you put out, where those images, Darrell Vaz, prove that Buju Banton barrels, Darrell Vaz were not breached. That what you put out proves nothing. Because Buju said nothing about pallets, did he? That's not what I heard, Mr. Vaz. The international community, Darrell Vaz. Remember said they catch you, I go pick up jugs money, pan road. Darrell Vaz, remember said they catch you, I go pick up jugs money. And then take away your visa. Yeah, Aris Chang can't go nowhere. When you never say Aris Chang are foreign. So the international community where you appeal to Darrell Vaz, you're not successful in your appeal. Because if you would have been successful in this, they would have given you your diplomatic visa back by now. So all of that ranting and raving today, Darrell Vaz, you have failed. All those photographs that you put out and that long lamented Minister of Gremlin proves nothing. Proves nothing. You said the plane, the sinking, the galangin go from the plane to the truck. That's not true. How you the Blue Lagoon? That's not true. Buju Banton come back out on that. It's not true. You go on like plane land, truck that up, and things just take off, put in a truck. So it's a lie, Darrell Vaz. They were at the airport for 2 days. He collected them on the second day. When they got the first day, because of a bureaucracy, they couldn't get them. And they were moved from the plane to a site on airport property before they went into the truck. Overnight, Darrell Vaz, you managed to do a swift investigation overnight and prove that Buju barrel. Name going Buju never talk about pallet, you know. So I don't know how you come out and show with evidence of pallet, Darrell Vaz. Or you come out and come go on like say the thing them go from the truck, from the plane to the truck. It's not true, Darrell Vaz. I know you're one involved in this. This is the problem with the bully podium. They believe once you said it from the bully podium, it must be believed. It is the true story. It is the only side of the story. Morgan TV, Carlene Richards, do. That's the social side of the story. Find it talk from the bully podium. I saw it go. But come and show us what evidence you presented to us today, Darrell Vaz, to say Buju Banton barrels have not gone into. So no take the things about a Buju Banton barrel, Darrell Vaz. Why no then Darrell Vaz come blame it upon the truck man? Because as far as me can see, Darrell Vaz either the plane or the truck man, you know. On to Darrell Vaz argument is either the plane man, the truck man, or the warehouse down a Spanish town. But not for the 2-year period while it was in Darrell Vaz's position. Because it never depend the plane for the 2 day, Darrell Vaz. So you run come out a show with a pallet never touch. Buju Banton never come out and talk about pallet. Let's go back to the whole argument before we come up to the minister ranting and raving at the bully podium today. Because I don't really think to say, one of the talk fan this, so one ought to be believed. People not able to believe pastor anymore, never mind. Wicked, thieving, lying, crooked, sell drugs, go pick up money in Mexico, kill school, rape and kill school picking, kill your business partner. And why you think people are going to believe politicians like, oh no? The same international community where you are worried about, are them same one take away your visa, you know? Are them same one so you're too crooked? They have a diplomatic visa. When have we going through airport or sending barrel to airport? Richard Reed, how you do? Don't get stuck. Don't get harassed by these people at the port, whether you're a clear barrel or you go through with your suitcase. They want to take all your spray. All your spray. Then take all your phone. They want take if you are coming with one laptop. They want take. They harass you in all way. So you walk well if you're sinting, give them. And when you know if you give them, then just dig out your suitcase, drop it on that so and walk well if you. How much of us have had that experience? When we decide to turn up to them, pan with position, then just root up through a suitcase and walk well left with so. It's nothing new. What Buju said is nothing new. And not what we not experience. The untouchable one, how you do, Wagwan? Michelle Lewis Wilson. It's a daily routine. What Buju went through wasn't an exception. It's the norm. If Buju never get robbed, it would be shocking, Darrell Vaz. On a thief from the dead. On a thief from the poor. So don't go on like on don't thief. Stop it. Everybody knows on a thief. That's why Andrew in front of the court. That's why Bobby Montague was kicked out of the cabinet and come back in all now he can provide the vehicle them. That's why Wheatley was kicked out. That's why what the thief in post them from Chilani name. The sell potato, they want a thief rather potato. So don't come on like Buju play politics and Buju a PNP activist because I dismiss the narrative turn out in a now. Make sure you use up your herbal medicines, unstoppable. Listen here, what Buju go to Darrell Vaz? It's any Jamaican no go through it are the very lucky ones. Any Jamaican, Ludell Burns, how you do? Any Jamaican don't go through the experience of being harassed at the airport by custom, or harassed or have your things stolen out of your barrel, have your things seized illegally out of your suitcase, and you have to pay them. We literally have to pay them not to be harassed. We literally have to pay them not to steal from us. Darrell Vaz, it's the norm. Darrell Vaz, your hierarchy them at airport a benefit out of it. Because the only big thing them with a thief out there and something we can carry in a pocket. So don't come go on like, hey, me frightened. How do you know the international community people, the international community where send things now? They don't have oversight when they send it to you. When they send it to you, go in a Pernell Charles pocket. Remember, say Andrew and Tufton Rich out of COVID. Now are you and Pernell Charles are rich out of Melissa. So we don't know you come out here. We don't know you come out here a bark and a hurl and a carry on, so. You're a thief. That's why you lose your visa. You preside over stealing. But we had you. I told Bojo expose and said the head of the stream, Dirty Darrell Vaz, send them out, they got thief for him and them. And that had your jankro. But Darrell Vaz, we know say you're a thief. Any Jamaican no know say Darrell Vaz is a crook. Them still in the womb. And if they in the womb and I listen well, they know Darrell Vaz is a crook. So I don't know where am I going.
But this girl a ranky. One look nasty crowbait girl come talk about the barrel them now have no marking. Right? Them come on a cargo plane done said. Right? And no thieving brother and thieving family have to work at the fucking airport. We don't understand. So when things are do things on them hard, you think up, when you think up here though? You think that Terry long life we up here live, I want them Luman life they up here live. We're working hard and we're trying to do things to the country and down there the cargo come. Right? First and foremost, take forever for you with the cargo. Right? And when the cargo come out and we start looking at the cargo, Starlink missing, stove missing, all kind of ras bomber, ras clotting, blood clot missing, and the barrel them half empty. See, nothing never happened to Kingston. There's no reason for nobody at Kingston for your teeth, nothing from the people of Jamaica. You understand me? But the sound stay on have a dirty, crowbait, reprobate, blood clot mentality to break my fucking heart. You understand me? I should have come in and come go to some scandal back because of that on the blood clot deserve. You know? You see it? Right? When I look no clout and we know that the people in the dire streets. So we have a team.
But you never come out and cuss JLP, you know. But you come out and cuss the thief in Jamaica and them will work out at airport. But you never say the thief in JLP them. All of a sudden, Darrell Vaz and the labor right them over social media turn Bojo into PNP activists. What does popular Bojo, were popular than Andrew Holness and the Jamaica government, have to gain out of this? Or who? Which Jamaicans haven't had this experience? Are known of their friend or family that have this experience, even if them not have it? Which one?
Thief and poor people and thief and people not go through such a hard time. Who not broken at the barrel. Them so I ask a question. Where is the oversight? Where are the security measures? Because you can't go through the airport and fart. So how somebody leave the airport with so much things, all these things where these packages come tampered with. Right? On think that nice? One of my people up here, so Barrington flying, so plane come and Jamaica come go to things and crash. So Barrington make 2 flights, them fly Monday and them fly Tuesday. 2 big ass clad cargo plane. All if you know say, when I open my package, everything tampered, everything. What I do? What really I deal with? We can't continue, sir. We cannot continue like this. It's painful. Because we're up on the battlefield, I'm and even I'm from man, I run up and down and I meet people left, right, and center to secure something for my nation, right? Oh, if I not secure, I just hurt my feelings of blood clot. I don't have no idea. I not talk the common people, I talk the thief, the one with the Norman man, the airport. Okay? Because when the cargo plane and they say it land, right? And the amount of things that missing my people, it hurt me very fucking hard. That you even blood clot in the cut, me don't find a drop of blood.
Sharon,
right? For what? Why are we doing these things? No, it's not the time for to teach people things out there for blood clot years. Take a break now, man. A crisis time now. Keep on sticky fingers to yourself. But you can't do it now. Okay? Because the head of the stream dirty, you know. So
this is where the halabaloo over. This is where the halabaloo over. The head of the stream is dirty. The head of the stream is dirty. Darrell Vaz, who no knows the head of the stream of this government, the head of the stream of the ministry you run is corrupt. What about Jamaica that isn't corrupt, Darrell Vaz? The head of the stream is dirty. And that's all that caused the problem, you know. You see, if Bojo did cuss the people them out at airport and leave it at that, Darrell Vaz and the labor right them would not have a hissy fit right now. But because to say, Bujos rightly said, the head of the stream is dirty. It's why you do it is this reason why you lose your diplomatic visa, Darrell Vaz, as a minister of government. As a minister of government is the reason why you don't have a diplomatic visa. It's because of your crookedness and your corruption and your drug dealing and your weapons dealing, Darrell Vaz. It's why the Americans took away your diplomatic visa. So whoever you was appealing to today, you were very unsuccessful because the Jamaica people, it got to one ear and come to the other. Whoosh, hot ear. The diplomatic community asks themselves, isn't that the guy who we remove his visa for the very crookedness that Buju Banton is talking about now? The head of the stream, Darrell Vaz, at that bonyo. And it a go bonyo because we go play every day. Because we're going to make everybody across the world hear it. So the head of the stream is dirty.
Head of the stream dirty, we expect to go on down at the bottom of the stream. We in a crisis, man. For heaven's sake, man, have a heart, man. For God's sake, have a fucking heart. You dig? We never like chat to you, because you have some dirty reprobate who want come on this, come talk, but you don't know some of them on stepping on the neck. You should have glad some of them in Babylon to blood clot, because you know I'm going to play dirty nigga. You don't know. How they go to go beat everyone will leave work. You don't know. I want to get my soul, my wrinkle and dirty area to him, I'm mad. Jano, upset, man. Pull a barrel, I want to pull a barrel half empty. Pull the next one, every half stove. The man, I want to come out of the airport with them something there. Somebody answer that and tell me. I want to come out so we on the camera. People are going to work and work at sick.
Darrell Vaz, we want to hear about this stove. Your investigation was too swift. Your investigation concluded too quick, Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz, your investigation was too swift and conclude too quick. For such a big loot, Darrell Vaz. Oh, you're in overnight. You conduct an investigation overnight and come to a conclusion overnight that 10 o'clock morning you can come out, come give you a conclusion, Darrell. What can go so? And who teach you to investigate? You would even investigate, you would even be able to investigate where a mosquito bite you. Darrell Vaz. You wouldn't able to investigate where a mosquito bite you. Overnight, you have carried out such a major investigation and come to a conclusion by 10 o'clock in the morning just to come out come quarrel because you couldn't wait to come out come quarrel in Darrell Vaz. That's why you do the investigation so swift, because you just want to come out. That podium there, people don't understand. Say Darrell Vaz and Auntie Angela, when them come to the podium there evening a morning time, them just come to come quarrel.
Your location, we check them bag, look at them car trunk, look behind them seat, them about with them walk and look under your bumper clock, batty hole. But we not do so much things and I get you with it. I want to hurt my feelings, man. I'm not keep silent now. I don't want nobody come tell me about me for blood clot, keep silent. Where were you when we never run on me own my bread, you know? You think of beggings? You think of beggings? Sure. I love you know.
And he never got foreign go sell himself like Terry Long. Oh.
But me not love them behavior, yeah. And this, you know, discourage me. Yes.
Patrick Bailey, you did know so when Terry Long got foreign him selling himself? Just asking.
Discourage me. Wanna let me down. What we say? A mankind and mankind. That's why Jah punish me. Because we still don't understand the fundamentals of love and what it means. We don't say we can't thief. But there's a time and a place for everything. We don't thief year in, year out. Years people are complaining, so them are come through. And when them send them little stuff and them send little stuff for them family member, when them going there.
Here, Darrell Vaz. We not tell that talk about we, because we not care. We turn way back when you and Andrew talk. But you don't think, so Darrell Vaz, the international community read paper and watch TV As I say, Andrew Holness and the anti-corruption body in a court, a walla and a tear out one another here. You don't think they're very same people that see it? The only way make Andrew not gone to prison already, you know, sir, is because Andrew is playing the devil's game. If Andrew ever become a human, Andrew got to prison straight away. If Andrew Darrell Vaz ever become human tomorrow, Andrew go straight to prison because the Americans don't work with human. So tell Andrew, me say, if he think him bad, try the human game and see how fast they take him down.
The one pair, them can't find this, them can't find that, them, and them know them are mad. Them know them buy them thing and pack them thing and ship them thing and we can't continue like this. We cannot continue like this. Okay? We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. If we're gonna do something for Jamaica, let's all do it for Jamaica. We cannot do it and use it at the port of entry and keep the things there. I'm not gonna condone that. We love you now. Take it and send it and all the haters you can't go and go post because most are not thief from no matter whom. Yeah? And this is not the time for thieves. Thieves normally get them foot broken and
Darrell Vaz, but you say you're a thief from you in your mother's womb. So it's something where we now go can get out of your system. You're a thief from your baby. Darrell Vaz, your thief lizard egg. Darrell Vaz, your thief lizard egg. So when you see people think the nago can walk past it, can anybody thief lizard egg? Have to continue thief for the rest of them life. And that's why you, Darrell Vaz, you always are forgetting a thief in problem.
But you hear me now?
What's wrong with you and Andrew, Darrell Vaz? Why you and Andrew can't see people things and walk far from it? Why is it that you and Andrew can't see people things and walk far from it, or even shut on an eye when I pass? Shut on an eye and put on headset. Just try it. It might just work. Because every time when you walk past something for people, when you get in a problem, you notice? Darrell Vaz and Andrew Holness can't go side the money and problem not come out of it. See them now, them are chain the flight green because a flight green, the American, them are chain for take over from Andrew Holness, you know. That's why you see flight green have to sign off and full blood and show them, say, oh, I'm wicked enough to take on your agenda. You know wicked. You know liar than thief, just said how you do. You know wicked liar than thief. But just say, Darrell Vaz, I find you in a womb, you behave, so.
But you hear me now? You and me know one another a long time. Thank you for all your efforts for the relief for Hurricane Melissa for the people of Jamaica. But if you have an issue, you can reach me. Give me the information and let me investigate it.
One thing you should never do is talk to a liar in a private. As long as you know say one liar they attack, you go in the square and you spread out and you ball out. Don't talk to a liar in a private. Because them always go fix the story for suit for them narrative. Because I hit make you jump, go to overnight investigation and come out with 10 o'clock in conclusion. We not tell the world nothing but you talk about barrel, we not take out Starlink and stove out. And you come here and tell we about all sort of God again, wicked and lion, thief.
To go public on social media and bring the effort into disrepute is not helping anybody. Give me the details, give me the specifics, and let me deal with it. But I don't rate how you're handling it. So, brethren, do better than that, man. We have had over 300 and odd relief cargo flights landing in Jamaica from Melissa, and I have never received one complaint from any of the international organizations and charities, much less the governments of other countries. Through Minister Grange, your handlers of the flights were in touch with me from yesterday morning all day until they got through. So I'm not understanding what this is about.
Daryl Vaz, we want back the Starlink. I just thought me have to tell you, we want back the Starlink on the stove. You can't go on with the rest of your teeth. But the Starlink on the stove, Daryl Vaz,
Time out just to indicate.
we want it back. So the minister Wazungu came to the bully podium today. And my God, did she put her hand on her Kimbo and went away with it. Listen to her. Old grassmite.
Time out just to indicate that there was an unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation to the cargo that came for relief. While I welcome all efforts and attempts for persons to help in small, medium, and large ways, fact of the matter is that we must have an accountable system. And I want to publicly state today, without fear of contradiction, that I did an overnight investigation, including cameras and including the custom broker who handled the shipment. And I want to make it very clear.
Sharon, you there. You're a former investigator. You know no investigation we can just conduct and conclude overnight. Especially when it comes to stolen property. LMC Wagwan. You know no investigation where you can conduct overnight and conclude by 10 o'clock in the morning. So come out by 10 o'clock in the morning, come quarrel. Like seriously, Mr. Lord Jesus. Mr. Vaz has done an internal investigation. Boy, this is the swiftest. Boy, Daryl Vaz, if the Jamaica government, Jamaica, you know, if the Jamaica government, Daryl Vaz, were to be as expeditious as your overnight investigation, young DP Wagwan. Oh, no, sir. Murder, she wrote. Daryl Vaz wicked, you know. Overnight, Daryl Vaz conducted an internal investigation, an investigation of theft. Daryl Vaz has done internal investigation. Daryl Vaz not bringing no expert, you know. Daryl Vaz not bringing the police, them now, nothing to do. Daryl Vaz. Minister Wazungu. No, sir. You know how to get yourself in a trouble when you talk. You get yourself in a trouble when you talk yesterday, and you come back with more idiotness. You continue with the idiotness, Minister, because you don't do not more than that.
Time out just to indicate that there was an unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation.
Yesterday it was Bridging, and today it's an entertainer. Ballot, Lord God Almighty. No, sir. The man goes straight from Bridging to entertainer. What a step down. Anyway, make Wazungu talk.
Time out just to indicate that there was an unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation to the cargo that came for relief. While I welcome all efforts and attempts for persons to help in small, medium, and large ways, fact of the matter is that we must have and accountable system. And I want to publicly state today, without fear of contradiction, that I did an overnight investigation, including cameras and including the custom broker who handled the shipment. And I want to make it very clear that the shipment left the airport intact as it came, fully wrapped, and everything that was there left the airport in the custody of the charitable organization. It went to a warehouse in Spanish Town, which the government has no involvement in whatsoever. So as far as what we did in terms of making sure that the goods that were meant for the people, the poor suffering people, were delivered. And I want to thank all of the airport staff that continue to work so tirelessly under the worst strain and pressure to make sure that we manage all of these cargo flights in a smooth and efficient manner. I am the first one to say that it's not perfect because we are now overburdened with more flights than we normally.
Okay, play him again. I'm going to tell you what you've left out, Mr. Vaz, in your explanation. Jody, how you do? What you have left out in your explanation, Mr. Vaz, is over a 24-hour period or more where the relief, barrel, and pallets were taken from the airplane and stored on airport site until it was delivered to Buju truck on the second day, said Buju. Then so you do. You have left that out of your whatever you told us just now, Mr. Vaz. Could you tell us about that 24-hour period? Because Buju said when they came to collect it on the first day, they never get it. They got it on the second day. So we're limiting it, Mr. Vaz, to a 24-hour period before Buju collected. Explain to us what became of your investigation for that 24-hour period that have not been explained in your argument. When they come for the first day and they have to go back home and come back the second day, explain that period, Mr. Vaz. And Buju spoke about Darrell Vaz, but you refuse to speak about Barrel, you overnight investigator. Lord Jesus. And he spoke it at the bully podium. Nah, man. Darrell Vaz said in conduct an investigation overnight and report to the nation 10 o'clock the next morning without fear of contradiction. That Buju thing and them touch Buju thing either down at the warehouse or the truck driver or somebody else, because Darrell Vaza clear himself and him airport staff them. Elaine Campbell, how are you? I claim himself and the airport staff them. So it have to be the truck man, the plane man, or Buju a lie. And also you go? You thief. You thief. When Andrew and the integrity body in a quarter pull out one another here over stolen goods where Andrew enrich himself out of COVID. You were the American them take away your diplomatic visa for drugs, money, and all sort of different money where you go to Mexico go pick up. You think the international community heard you today? Because Jamaicans never hear you. I don't go to me mind people business. Nobody heard you today, Mr. Vaz. Nobody heard you. I just because me mind people business. That's why. Without me minding people business, Mr. Vaz, we wouldn't have heard a thing.
Time out just to indicate that there was a unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation to the cargo that came for relief. While I welcome all efforts and attempts for persons to help in small, medium, and large ways, fact of the matter is that we must have an accountable system. And I want to publicly state today.
These people are so stupid, just that you cannot speak any truth in this country, so you're not PNP, you know. And you can't question Andrew, so I don't hate you, hate him. I mean, I see what the pan Andrew feel like, a matter of fact. Maybe you can't tell me what is there about Andrew to like, but at this present, none of we really not see it.
Without fear of contradiction, that I did an overnight investigation, including cameras and including the custom broker who handled the shipment. And I want to make it very clear that the shipment left the airport intact as it came, fully wrapped, and everything that was there left the airport in the custody of the charitable organization. It went to a warehouse in Spanish Town, which the government has no involvement in whatsoever. So as far as what we did in terms of making sure that the goods that were meant for the people, the poor suffering people, were delivered. And I want to thank all of the airport staff that continue to work so tirelessly.
John Crow, we only poor and suffer because of thief like you. A thief like you, Wazungu, have we in this position, yeah. So now come talk down to it, John Crow. Because if you never thief off our wealth and our birthright, we wouldn't have something. I mean, I wait for the government to come tell we say it's safe we live Palm Beachland because VA's going to have to give up the white sandy beach when buy up a Portland or East Portland while in Wazungu they dead. Me I wait for you see.
Under the worst strain and pressure to make sure that we manage all of these cargo flights in a smooth and efficient manner. I am the first one to say that it's not perfect because we are now overburdened with more flights than we normally expect. However, we are doing our best, and I'm going to ask.
John Crow, Christmas has come, the whole and one lick on a finger. The whole and one have unnecessary get them down a Coronation Market and Pan Road that sell things. The whole and one walk and lick on a finger. One problem is one don't like when things come in the country and in a con jump off for Pernell Charles put in a cry. And that are the problem with UNO and the Crisis International and the Cajun, what they name again. And that are the problem with you and them because for them resource come to them and them use it for the people. So when you come out and come talk about international community not say we don't have any problem with the things them don't have any oversight when they send the things come, it come to you and it go in a Pernell Charles stomach and Pernell Charles dip in an apron pocket and whatever little come up at that Pernell Charles give it. So don't come out here, come use that as an excuse like because the international communities, nobody up until now say anything like them a lose them resources. But you tell lie. When have you all not steal? When have you all not steal? Andrew Holness from 20 Andrew Holness coming up power 2016, and from 2018, Andrew government in a rolling cascade of money stealing from the public, from poor people. It's nothing new, Darrell Vaz. We know one was thief. We accept one was thief. We not just thief one whole election far where days. So we don't know where you jump a galang boat like somebody says something won't know you. So stop it, man.
For everybody to please just do what you are doing and do so in the best interest of the people of Jamaica, and do not cause mischief or nuisance, because I will be there to defend the government as long as it is on the seaside or the port side. Absolute rubbish was posted, and I say so without fear of contradiction. And anybody who wants, come to me and I will give you the evidence. Let me take time out.
Anybody want, come to me and I'll give you the evidence. Come back and tell us about that 24-hour period when they came to collect it on the first day and they had to come back on the second day. Tell us what the findings of your investigation for that 24-hour period, because literally what you have said at the podium, what you post on your Instagram and Twitter page and the photographs you put out, it proves nothing. But you spoke about barrel. You have not spoken about the barrels. Why you don't want to talk about the barrel, Darrell? Are the barrel them sinting thief out? Why you come show a pallet when you talk about barrel? Huh? Let's remind you of Andrew Holness concentration camp. Because Andrew Holness run concentration camp in Jamaica, Netanyahu style. Andrew Holness carry out Netanyahu. Hold on. Let me refresh this thing. Andrew Holness carry out Netanyahu is in Panwe. Attack we all when we in a disaster zone. So we have to show the international community.
So folks on TikTok,
we have to show the international community say, all when we homeless and I walk from one end of the road to the next, we're under curfew and we are told to stay at home. Turning away then say.
I heard the most interesting news a while ago. So the security forces are having a curfew in a section of Westmoreland, right? And you know, they name out the boundaries of the curfew. And sure, there might be a need for curfew because we know that, you know, during times like these, people have been robbing, looting, whatever. Some crazy things happening. But the interesting part is after naming out the boundaries, they say persons within the boundaries of the curfew, meaning if you're there at the space where the curfew day. While the curfew is happening, you should stay indoors. No people. I thought to myself, indoors? And people in the house just blow down. What do you mean stay indoors? In which part? I mean, the last time I went to Westmoreland, people walk down the road and not know if it go. They will walk from point A to point B, up and down the road. They don't know where to go. But go in the yard. Stay indoors, people. How interesting. No, it just seemed funny to me this morning. I drive and I listen to the news. And I thought, when I heard that part, I listen to 6 o'clock news and upon RJR now. And then I listen the news at 7 o'clock again, because I'm always listening to the news, right? You must stay in your house. The people around the house, the people must blow down. No, sir. But anyway, go in your yard. Hey boy, go in your yard. Stay in your house. Yeah, stay in your house. I mean, I laugh up to people, you know. I just laugh for funny. The thing is, stay in your house. You get me, people? But anyway, you know, the fact is, people must stop the craziness because craziness are happening. Now, when you think about Kalisha story, where the man roof a blow off, she underwater and them a rubber, yo, we can tell you, Jamaicans are the best, you know, because when we go Westmoreland, I don't see nobody a wait for the government to come get them handout. People are start lick up at them house. People are try a thing. People are get the boy them a blow down. And when you look on them roof, you see different shades of zinc. You know, say, them zinc there, I think we blow from probably a mile away and come land at them yard. Them a use it back. Them a build back them place. You get me? Them a build back them place. Them now wait. Them people here, them no wait. Them a knock up 2 pieces of board because guess what? Them have to go back in our place. But you know what this tell me say? This tell me say, the Hurricane Melissa did a bad thing and it did a good thing. Because Melissa not only destroyed the houses, but it showed the depravity that existed. You know, and there's a history behind why people lived in board houses, you know. There's a history behind it. Because, you know, people never owned the lands. So, you know, if they needed to move, then put them house on truck and move with them house. Westmoreland and so it stay. You put your house on a truck and you're gone with your house. Because they never really owned the land. You get me? So, that's one of the reasons, part of the reason why you have so many board houses in Westmoreland. As opposed to St. Elizabeth, where you have more structured houses. In a Westmoreland, pure board house, man. But, you know, yeah, I don't know what I'm telling you, I think that Prime Minister gonna build up some houses that way you have at Tivoli, some upstairs houses. I think that's what's gonna happen now because we can't go back to them houses again. We have to move on. We can't do the same thing over and over again. We get the same result. Climate change is up on us, for those who believe it, and yeah, the landscape are gonna look different. I mean, when people are begging, no, people don't ask for board. I don't hear people asking for board. People want cement and block and cement. Rightly so. But again, can you imagine? Going to your house. We have a curfew. Going to your house. The last time I was in Westmoreland, I saw a lady who she was showering on the roadside. On the roadside. Every car I pass. Once the light on, you see her wash out her you know, do her thing, yeah. But let's remember the people, the affected people. In Manchester where the water keep rising, St. Elizabeth will mash up, Westmoreland. And people, remember, if you have anything to give, I'm going back to Westmoreland, please just reach out to me now. Some persons have reached out to me, but help can't be too much. Send on the help, people. Send on the people that need it. The people that need it. So send on the help, people, you know, and big up all those who have helped and continue to help. But Westmoreland people, stay in your house. Big up on yourself. Kirk Wright. I'm out.
That's how you know that a government don't care. When a government doesn't provide you shelter in the worst type of disaster, but seek to impose a curfew upon you. Me not understand it, you know. Me not understand it.
Good afternoon.
Wanna call Flight Green for winner, please? Tell Flight Green so we out a gate, yeah. In the shower for too long. We out a veranda. Flight Green. Flight Green. Couple weeks ago, Mr. Green, you could be seen on party people's veranda day and night with the tired of you that they come out, Mr. Green. Mr. Green, a couple weeks ago, you're upon everybody veranda sit up. Where are you? Have anyone seen Mr. Green? Barring, Barring and People's back. Have anyone seen Mr. Green? Mr. Green, with your deception and your sacrifice and your tricks and your lies, we, the people of St. Elizabeth, we are requesting porta potties across the constituency. And that goes for the other MPs of St. Elizabeth, but I'm speaking specifically to Flight Green at the moment. We need porta potties, Flight Green. Flight Green, we need portable toilet. The infestation is getting too much, Flight Green. Flight Green, we don't need to go install community toilet, go build one pit latrine somewhere in the community, Flight Green. If you can't provide porta potty, go build one pit toilet in the community temporarily. Jesus Christ, why you not leave with your die so? Why you not treat with so? Mr. we ain't tired of Mr. Green with you. And right here now, we can't see Mr. Green. We don't have a council to coordinate with MP. Right here now, Rona Parrot here, the whole of Mountainside Division and Southwest St. Elizabeth overall. Lack of representation. See Flight Green where the constituency are ball out so they can't see. Flight Green go upon the fix. Figure answer question and figure defend the government. Everybody in a government in this crisis have time to do everything but to provide shelter, food, and water for the people of Jamaica. Uno disgraceful entertainers, uno drunkro, uno feast on dead meat, uno feast on the gullibility of the people. Because when people walk away and stop, go on like I say, the whole of we can sing all if we're talking and join up. The whole of uno, when uno take to the stage with the fuckery, will you be thinking about the children across Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth and Hanover that is on the street, that is sleeping out in the element, that is hungry, that is thirsty? You think your jollification and enjoyment is going to bring any relief? Lord Jesus. Oh, listen to dirty John Cross. Listen up. How do you feel? We don't step out on the stage and perform. We know that there's children in dirty water. There's children in the element. There's hungry children. There's thirsty children. There's children in the same clothes from Melissa hit till now. Because the wicked Melissa gone with everything else. Who is paying for the logistic of this concert? Me never know say you're going to spend money, to get money, for help. When the people, the money won't not spend for the logistic of all of these concerts. It wouldn't provide the much needed water what Jamaicans in the disaster zone keep calling for. Flight Green, you reach yet?
Good afternoon. I'm extremely disappointed with Minister Floyd Green for raising a matter in Parliament yesterday, knowing fully well I had stepped out of the chamber and could not respond. He was disingenuous because he failed to communicate to the Parliament the full extent of the correspondence that was shared. I wrote to him on the 7th of November expressing our view that it was unnecessary for there to be a joint select committee of the Parliament to provide oversight on the expenditures in relation to Hurricane Melissa. It's unnecessary because we already have the PAAC, which is chaired by the opposition, and we would do nothing to undermine that role. I wrote to him again on the 9th, Sunday, the 9th of November, providing further clarity on our call for a national body to do general oversight. And that body would comprise not only government and opposition, but the private sector, NGOs, and others. This was not to be a parliamentary group. It was to be a national body outside of parliament. And that is how we believe you could achieve a united approach. The minister did not reveal this letter in his discussion in parliament yesterday, and we believe that that is wrong. I intend now to publish all the correspondence so you can see that the opposition's position is quite clear and unequivocal. And we maintain the view that we should have this national body. And we will perform our role in the PAAC to provide oversight on these expenditures.
What this government wants is to Randy Wagwan lap up everything so them can use it as a political campaign. That's where it looks like Andrew going with all this, because everybody is giving the Prime Minister advice. Everybody know what is best to be done, but the government isn't taking any advice from the people. You think if Metro Siaga, who always stood fair and square behind Andrew Holness, if Metro Siaga did see that Andrew Holness was doing well, you think Metro Siaga would have group up with his friend them and come out for Andrew Holness? Everybody says that Andrew Holness now do good. Only the dunce labor rights surrogates them who is unable to explain himself when they come on your platform barring the SYM acronym. Those are the only people believe the nonsense. We all know it no go so. But come here, Flight Green. When we want to talk to you about, and not even this your body here, but me agree the body for create will involve we the public as well. We need to have a public oversight, as well as them in a parliament can use them PAAC, what they call it, as oversight in a parliament. So you don't need to set up nothing new in a parliament. Set up a independent body where the government, the private sector, the opposition, and civil society have a say in how it all pans out. Why is the government afraid of doing that? Because on our plan for thief, on don't want to get caught out, on want it just done between uno, want to cover for one another. But Andrew Holness, the entire world is watching. The entire every move your finger move. The Jamaica people eye upon your finger them. Every move your finger move. But Flight Green, remember the COVID laptop them. When I warn you about this time, Flight Green, don't bother use the Melissa resources to solicit front for young girls in a Southwest St. Elizabeth like you did with the COVID laptop them. Me just warn you because we have iPad the whole on. You understand? The whole on set up shop right here and I want prepare to get rich out of Jamaican people suffering. Out of we suffering Flight Green and Andrew Holness, the whole on set up shop right now to get rich. But don't forget, we have with iPad. Darrell Vance, try again. Try again and try another audience. but not the people of Jamaica who know all too well and experience what Buju Banton experienced. Not the international community that remove your diplomatic visa because of your crookedness. Do you want to try again, Darrell Vaz? Try till you succeed. But today it was just hot, empty air. Your hot, empty air says nothing. Your evidence provided prove nothing. The head of the stream is dirty. And your people, them where you put out there for thief and sell and share. Darrell Vaz is a beneficiary of the stealing going on at Norman Manley International Airport. Come grab me up or go on pan the bully podium, go quarrel now. Thank you all for being here with us tonight on Global TV. Lovely to have your support. As always, if you're new to the program, please give us a follow. So when we go live, you certainly will get our notification. Thank you very much for being here tonight. If you have not hit the like button yet, make sure you hit it before you hop off the platform. Thank you all very much. Join us right back here tomorrow morning as we will continue to tell Darrell Vaz, take your hands out of people's barrel. Are you broke the barrel, Darrell? Thank you and good night from Global TV.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it pick a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear not hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat, and not first the poor. Make up what I seen to. Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan. Make a man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite part, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see they didn't can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see they didn't can sell out Rasta and sell out. I sell out Babylon. Just stop on the Friday. But go and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, go and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one, big him and Joe one stone, and it bring about feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black big him and Joe one stone, and it bring about feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman Joe one stone, and it bring about feeling to all wicked men.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.